What's good, Lost Gang? Thanks for tuning back in with me. I'm back with another video, and today, okay, this actually isn't that exciting of a video, but it needs to be out there because everyone in the world right now is panicking. Literally panicking. The stock market's going down. People are just buying everything out the stores. It's crazy. People's schools are getting shut down. Professional sports leagues are getting shut down. And it's just crazy, guys. Everyone's in a huge panic. It's so crazy. So this video definitely needs to be made. So before I get into it, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe right away. Today we're talking about the coronavirus. I know, you're scared. Everyone's scared. We're all scared. But I'm here to give you guys a little information so we could try to stay out the way from the virus, avoid it in any way possible. And you guys will know the symptoms and will know, at least the basics, so you could be a little less scared. So coronavirus, this virus first started at the end of 2019, but obviously it's a big epidemic now because there's over 4,000 deaths in the world from it, which everyone's freaking out, and it seems like a lot, but that's actually less deaths than common things like the flu, even SARS that killed a lot of people back in the days. This is a less severe virus in that it has killed less people. So before you get way too scared, just know it's not something we never dealt with before. I know the media is shutting everything down and everything's getting shut down, so it makes it seem like it's literally the end of the world, but we've dealt with viruses like this before. So as long as we take the proper measures, it shouldn't be the end of the world. So the symptoms of this virus, it's commonly kind of similar to flu symptoms. It's coughing, a lot of coughing, shortness of breath, that's a big one, shortness of breath, and fever. So if you have those symptoms and you're able to acknowledge them, then you definitely don't want to go out in the public because that's going to spread it obviously to everybody else. You want to contact a medical professional and try to get tested. And if you're not able to for some reason, then definitely stay indoors. You want to stay away from anyone that could catch the virus, which is basically anyone, because there's people out there like my little brother with brain cancer whose immune system is already messed up, which means he has a hard time fighting viruses like that. So if you're having symptoms, you don't want to risk other people that this virus might be fatal to, because most of the time it's not fatal. The people that did die from it are people that already have had like immune problems, or they're older, they already have had problems. So if you're healthy and you get it, more than likely you're not gonna die. But you do want to stay indoors. That way you don't give it to anyone else that it could affect way worse than you. So for sure do that. And then, so things that you're gonna want to do if you're healthy to oh my goodness, I like kicked the crap out of the thing. To avoid the coronavirus, obviously it's a lot of staying sanitized and keeping up on hygiene. If you go to school, you're gonna wanna, one thing we can do for my brother that is a good idea, you're gonna wanna wipe down the desk before you sit there, because you don't know if anyone there was coughing, sneezing, had any type of germs that you could now get. Wipe down your work area. Make sure you keep your work area clean. Make sure you're keeping your house clean, because obviously everyone's saying that the coronavirus is transferable very easily, it seems like. So you're going to want to keep all your areas germ-free. So that's the first way to try to avoid the coronavirus, is keep all your areas germ-free. I have a lab practical in like an hour, guys, so I just showered and I have no makeup on, and it's about to be spring break. I never wear makeup at school, guys. It's a struggle. But anyways, so you're gonna want to keep all your areas sanitized. And then another thing that they're saying, because I got all this from like the National Health Organization, they're saying that you're gonna want to try to stay at least 3 feet away from anyone that you visibly see coughing or sneezing or any of those sort of things. I know you can't necessarily always avoid it, but if you can, try your best to avoid and staying at least 3 feet away from anyone who appears to have any type of illnesses. And then another thing obviously is you're going to want to keep your hands extremely clean, because our hands is what we touch everything with throughout the day. So after you're transitioning from school to home, you're going to want to wash your hands when you come home from school. You're going to want to wash your hands after work, or you're going to want to wash your hands whenever you came from a store or came from anywhere, because that's a main way that germs spread is through your hands. So make sure you're washing your hands and not touching your face, because I know a lot of times I have this problem. I have a habit of just like touching my face throughout the day for some reason. So keep your hands away from your mouth and keep your hands away from your nose and keep your hands clean. So those are some of the ways to avoid the coronavirus. I know it's scary. We're seeing, professional basketball players get it. Tom Hanks is infected, so I know it seems like a super scary thing and everyone's panicking. So those are some ways to avoid the coronavirus. That's the symptoms of the coronavirus. And if there's anything else you guys want to talk about it, let me know. So before I end this video, like I said before, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Love you guys. Mwah.
Keep it tight like a family. Yeah, we keep it tight like a family. Yeah, we keep it tight like a family. LOSTGANG.